I'm meteorologist John Dawson. This is the Fox 26 YouTube Tropical Update. Glad you found us here on YouTube, and we're going to continue to be here every afternoon, even on the weekends of hurricane season. So let's dive into things real quick, as overall we are looking at some quiet conditions, for the most part at least, for the Atlantic basin, where there's really not a whole lot to discuss in detail, except when we get a little bit further out into the Atlantic. There is definitely a tropical wave that the National Hurricane Center is keeping an eye on, but relatively speaking, these chances of development are kept fairly low for the most part. So when we take a look at that 2-day scenario, it looks like about a 10% chance this thing could develop into a tropical cyclone in a 2-day period. A little bit more favored as it gets a little further down the line, a 30% chance that it might develop in the next 5 days. So again, conditions have to sort of improve a little bit more before this would develop into a tropical cyclone. And I know sometimes when we get these systems like what we had last week, where we had a tropical, wasn't actually a tropical depression, but it was a potential tropical cyclone 4. Sometimes we get our numbers and our letters off a little bit. So just wanted to pause for a moment and remind you that our next named system will be Danielle. That's the one on the list. So we've used the number 4, but we haven't got to Danielle yet, the D named storm. And if you'll remember, these other ones that we've had were up at the beginning of July. I think it was July 3rd when Colin was around, but the others have been before that. So it's been a while here in the Atlantic since we've had a named storm. So again, just sort of let you know, Danielle looks to be the next name on the list when we get there. We're not in a big hurry to get there, but I definitely think as we continue to move through August and into September, we will be checking off a few more names on those lists. Make sure you get the Fox 26 weather app downloaded onto your phone. It's a great way as part of your tropical or your hurricane plans. And of course, we'll be back here again tomorrow. I hope you join us.